Okay, John asked me to explain a little better parallel realities because it looks a little weird if you are not familiar with these things. Uh, you cannot create parallel realities if you're not in state zero, like I explained in some of previous videos. So, and 0 and 1 all together, combined together, creates a golden ratio, which is building block for everything, and then multiplicate forward and forward. So the first thing what we need to recognize state zero in our life, in things which we are observing, which we are developing, or in state one. When you learn this technique to realize what is zero, what is one, then you can analyze things much easier and faster and develop the things easier in that direction. For example, it is laser beam. So we see that this table is reflecting because it's solid and is almost 99% reflecting because nothing is 100%. So we could say it's reflecting, so it is one. The air conducting, so it is also state one because it's conducting. But there are some materials which are like this plexiglass or glass. They conduct and reflect. So because they conduct and reflect, they are, we could say they are zero. The air, which we do not see now, conduct is one. This table is solid material, it's reflecting, it's also one. But this one is zero. So we cannot create two realities if we have no zero. So to create two realities, I will see that we have two dots and we create two realities now. The light is in both sides. Did you record it? So it's a very simple explanation and experiment for that. In your life, so if you any doubt for any event, if I want to go somewhere, to go out, or I want to go on the right, there is no, and I will go on the right. So there is no parallel realities because I wanted to go right and I went right. But if I have doubt to go right on the left and I'm doubting and state zero and make decision, I will go right. By quantum physics, both realities happen that I went right and I went left, but in this moment I remember that I went right. So it is that we create two realities because we have been in state zero and then make decision in state one. We create building blocks, golden ratio. So that's why we create two realities. But as I said, so let's say it is graph of that. It is when I have doubt to go left and right, and I was in state zero, and I choose this one to go from this position left, and I remember that I went left. But we are saying that we could draw, but in this state we was in both realities until we are in state zero. We are in both realities for a while until it's lasting, and we can draw some amount of energy here. But so if we want to draw energy, we need to make it longer and with high level of power. I will give you an example. If I have doubt, should I go right? Should I go left? Yes, I create two realities, but it lasts so just a little, and so small amount of energy was involved in that, in this state zero. But if I, by some situation, I'm on the high power, should I go left or right with some reason? So it is with more energy, with more emotion, understand, and make decision. Then I will go right. It's not the same. So it's the same action, but with more energy, and it lasts longer. And it is what we need to do, and but also we need to spend this energy until we are in state zero. Let's give you another example in technique. You can, in one video I said about pendulum. Let's say it is the output of some device, pulse break, pulse break. But if we make program by controller, whatever, that we have pulse, but next should be pulse again, or could be break. So we don't know after this pulse what will be, the break or the pulse. And then we will create the double realities, two parallel realities. Both of them will happen. But if we put with, let's say, 5 volts pulse and 10 milliamps, it is low energy of creating realities, and so hard to detect, and so hard because the time is short, and we cannot, maybe we are not able to detect and to take energy from it. But if you make it is of 500 volts and 1 amps with high energy and low frequency of, so with low frequency we will have bigger time of state zero and chance to draw energy from parallel reality in reality which we remember. So it is little more explanation about it.